Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, or MI5, stars Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Jeremy Renner, Rebecca Ferguson, and Alec Baldwin in the team's most impossible mission yet, eradicating the Syndicate, which is an international rogue organization that is highly skilled like the IMF. And their mission is to take down the IMF. As a fan of Ghost Protocol and someone who hasn't really watched the first 3 films, I was highly anticipating Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and it is an amazing film. What I really liked about this film is that the filmmakers allowed for Tom Cruise to kind of take over and do his own thing. We know that Tom Cruise does his own stunts. We have seen him film that crazy airplane scene, and a lot of his other scenes are done by him, and they really have that authentic look to it. A lot of action movies now suffer from that quick editing, and here you kind of just let Tom Cruise do his thing and you get that real feel to these action scenes, that this is actually Tom Cruise doing these things and it's not some CGI scene and some background stuff. He's actually on a plane, he's actually doing this, and it is crazy. You get a wide shot, you get to this feel that Tom Cruise is in the moment and he wants the audiences to be involved just like he is. That's what I really love about Tom Cruise, is because he is so involved in his action sequences and it shows in his movies. The characters in here are really well done, and I think this movie really captures the team's atmosphere. We had Ghost Protocol where they're all a team, but here there really is a close-knit team, and one doesn't work without the other. Yes, Ethan Hunt is a badass, but he does need his team members there, and it really shows in here. Each of the team members have their own qualities, and it all works really well with this film. In a new addition of Rebecca Ferguson, I was a bit worried with Rebecca Ferguson's character at first. She might be that typical woman character in these spy films, but she was my favorite character in this film. She was a character that you could hardly read. Was she a good person? Was she a bad person? You didn't know until the complete end of this movie. And she's a great actress. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything else, but I want to, and she is beautiful as can be. So with a mixture of great action sequences and great characters, we do also get a great story. You have a story that you have this team that's meeting its match. Someone else that is highly skilled just like they are, and can take them down just like they are trying to take them down. It's a little cat and mouse feel to it. We have things that they can do as well, and they can be a bit secretive at times too. Now the villain is not as good as some of the other villains. I felt like the pacing and the setup for this villain was rather quick and not very well done, so I just didn't get to feel invested in their motives at times, because at the beginning just felt so rushed and there's no explanation to the Syndicate at all. They would have built it up a little bit. I felt like there would have been more compelling story there, but I just didn't really feel invested in the Syndicate's backstory. They brought back a lot of intense spy moments that I thought some of the other films were lacking. Mission Impossible had a lot of long sequences in this movie that had a lot of spy intense moments, and the use of the score was great throughout the whole entire film. So Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, I love the action sequences. They felt authentic and personal. I really love the characters in here, especially Rebecca Ferguson's character. I like the story, I like the Syndicate, just not its backstory that felt a little bit rushed at times. It was funny at times. I loved the back and forth between Simon Pegg and Ethan Hunt at times. And there were a lot of great intense moments. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Mission Impossible Rogue Nation an A+. This is Just Watch Movies with his review of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.